I want to address a question that I saw on Reddit a few days ago. The person said, "It's insensitive for a Christian to believe you are a good person when Christianity requires you to believe every person is a bad person." This assumption shows a fundamental misunderstanding of the concept of sin, a concept that is central to Christianity and, frankly, rather anathema to our secular culture. I've had atheists tell me, "I've never sinned. Sin is a religious concept, and since I'm not religious, I've never sinned." I've had atheists tell me, "God is both immoral and unfair to make it so that babies are born evil. There's nothing evil about a baby." Just as Sarah McLachlan sang, "We are born innocent. Believe me, Adia, we are still innocent. It's easy. We all falter. Does it matter?" I've had atheists tell me, "You can't claim I sin when you don't know me." So I think an explanation is in order, because these are not only common perceptions, but the number of people who think these things is increasing. See, Christians believe in original sin, which means that because of the willful disobedience of Adam, every human who is born separated from God. Now, this is different from saying every human is born evil. See, being born in sin means that we're born with a sin nature. Sin is our status, not our behavior, not our guilt. It means that our nature is such that we will not seek God. God has to seek us, which he does. See, for example, if your parents renounced their citizenship and became citizens of another country, that would mean that anyone born to them would now be citizens of the new country. It doesn't make them evil, but instead they no longer belong to the former country. So that's what it means that we're born in sin and separated from God. We are born now citizens of the earthly kingdom. It's not a statement of our badness, but of our status. Now, original sin also means that we are not fit for heaven. God will have to change us for that to happen. It doesn't necessarily mean we're wicked. It means we're not the right nature. Heaven is not for those who do good. It's for those who have the nature of Jesus. Now, it is certainly both presumed and necessary that anyone who has the nature of Jesus is also good. But it's the nature, not the goodness, that we're talking about. Now, I also have to make clear that sin, clearly, also has an aspect of depravity to it. There's no doubt that evil is distinctly associated with sin, and sinful behavior with our sin nature, and that many sins, not as status but as behavior, are being bad and are contrary to what is good. But when we say a baby is born in sin, it's a status of separation, not a declaration that the baby is evil. When we say a person has a sin nature, it means they don't have the nature of Jesus in them. And as a result, they do things that are contrary to the will and character of God, most of which have some kind of badness to them. Now, the person asking the original question is misunderstanding sin. Christianity doesn't claim that every person is a bad person, but it does believe that every person is born separated from God, and their sin nature is the cause of them doing bad things during life. Since everyone is born in sin, they are therefore born separated from God. So sin is not a religious concept, it's a human one. And just because you don't believe in it doesn't mean it's not real. Truths are truths regardless of what anyone believes. So feel free to discuss this with me. Let's talk about it.